Hello everyone, my name is al-sharji and I'm going to teach you how you can type without looking on the keyboard. Put in your mind, this is a very unique course with no much complexity. And why do I call other courses are complex? Because I have tried many conventional methods, but I get lost into the details. So this is unlike any other courses. This is a very simple one, which will take 2 minutes to understand it and less than 10 minutes to type without looking on the keyboard. This technique, which I'm gonna share it with you, is very simple, unlike many websites which drowns you with many unnecessary details, which of course consumes a lot of time, and as a result many people feel frustrated and give up soon. Our technique, as I said earlier, is less than 10 minutes to be able to type without looking on the keyboard. And I know it may seem too good to be true, but I can assure you it is absolutely easy. I have trained my niece, who at that time was 9 years old, and she fully succeeded. So I'm just gonna share with you what examples of conventional method, which is this one, where it asks you to memorize the index fingers to the yellow color buttons and the middle fingers to the purple button colors and the ring fingers to the blue button colors, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to ask you is just forget about this one and also forget about this one. Our method basically is just this one, where you place your index fingers on the button J and F, and if you notice there are small bumps on letter J and F, so you can identify the keys without looking on the keyboard. Once you place your index fingers on the correct button, as I have mentioned earlier, the other fingers will find its way to the correct buttons. So you are very welcome to this course, which is basically the typing without looking on the keyboard. And this also, just for your information, it is also known as touch typing. So, before I begin, I want to give a small declaration. First, I will warn you that you will have a lot of temptation to look on the keyboard. Please never do it, and if you couldn't kill it, please try to practice on a dark room. Second, the leveraged benefit from this course can be practiced easily, can be absorbed in 2 minutes, no need for any software or no need for any websites or programs. You will only need Microsoft Excel. So why do you need a Microsoft Excel? I'm gonna tell you in few minutes. And actually Excel is very important for the touch typing. So, and there is no much reason behind it, except where you can see, you can track the number of rows where you are going to type this golden sentence of touch typing. So I call it a golden sentence because the sentence, it contains all the letters in alphabet in English. So it's very simple to memorize, don't worry about it. However, I want you to practice over and over again in order to have the comfort of touch typing. So what is the golden sentence? The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dogs. So now I'm going to tell you why am I doing it in Excel. Because when I'm going to retype it again, the quick, as you can see, autofiller appears. But remember here, our objective is to learn how to type without looking on the keyboard. So even if you type any other letter mistakenly, say I'm going to type V instead of C because it is just next to letter C, you can see the autofiller disappear. So I want you to go backspace and click the correct button. As you can see, the autofiller appears again. So remember here, your objective is to learn how to type. So you continue. So you can notice here that any mistake, the autofiller disappears. So you have to retype again. And you do it over and over again. So my estimation is within the 10th time, you will be able to type without looking on the keyboard. However, you will face one difficulty, which is your speediness. Your speediness must increase significantly, and you should aim to type 75 words per minute in order to be called as a professional touch typing. And with this methodology, what I have showed you, it is very, very achievable. It is very, very objective, and it is very, very focused. So me personally, I have reached to the number 100 times. I have repeated the sentence, and finally, successfully, I was able to do it. So of course, it depends from one person to another. However, consistency is very important. And the beautiful thing about Excel is once you can practice, like 10 or 15 times, you can type the sentence and you can close, but you have to save the file. And if you have a spare time, whenever you are working or whatever you are doing, you can come back to the same file and continue your working. Thank you very much for reaching to the end of this course. I know it is a short one, but I believe it is very effective. So thank you very much to reach to the end of the course, and I hope you will soon be able to touch type.